What if the speed of light was just 1 meter per second? Imagine waking up on a completely normal day. Just like every morning, you start making your coffee. Everything feels normal. Then suddenly, you hear the sound of a glass breaking. But something is strange. A few seconds later, you finally see the glass falling and hitting the floor. You ignore the strange moment and leave your house. Outside, everything still looks completely normal. But then, something starts to feel wrong. You hear endless car horns filling the streets. Cars are slowing down, and traffic begins to build. At first, nobody understands why. Then, the first accident happens. A driver reacts too late because he sees the danger moments after it happens. Soon, more cars begin crashing across the city. Emergency vehicles rush to help, but even they struggle to move through the endless traffic. Within minutes, a normal day turns into chaos, and nobody knows what caused it. But what caused the entire city to fall into chaos? The answer has been right in front of you, the whole time. You just couldn't see it. The speed of light. Now imagine light traveling at just 1 meter per second. It would need 1 full second just to travel 1 meter. That means every event happening just 1 meter away from you would appear 1 second later. Just take 1 step away from me. Now you're not seeing me in the present, you're seeing an image of me from 1 second ago. Now imagine standing 10 meters away, or even farther. So 1 meter means 1 second, 10 meters means 10 seconds. 100 meters means 100 seconds, and 1 kilometer means 16 minutes and 40 seconds. Some of the fastest trains on Earth can travel at speeds of over 600 kilometers per hour. But if light traveled at just 1 meter per second, the train driver wouldn't see the track as it is now. He would see an image of the track from 16 minutes and 40 seconds earlier. Now imagine an airplane flying 10 kilometers above the Earth. Everything the pilot sees would actually be 3 hours behind reality. If I asked you, is there a way to prevent all this chaos? What would your answer be? Maybe humans would have to stop relying only on their eyes. Just like a person who cannot see uses other senses to understand the world, machines could be built to sense their surroundings in different ways. A vehicle might know its path before moving and prepare for what is coming. But even the most advanced system could only predict what it expects. Unexpected events would still happen, and the world would still be full of uncertainty. Because no matter how advanced our technology becomes, it can only work with the information it receives. And when we leave Earth, the distance between us and reality becomes much bigger, and the Moon would be our first warning. The Moon is about 384,400 kilometers away from Earth. In our world, that distance is almost nothing for light. And at 1 meter per second, that distance becomes something completely different. Light would need about 4.5 days just to reach us from the Moon. But the Moon is only the beginning. The Sun is 150 million kilometers from Earth. At the normal speed of light, sunlight reaches Earth in 8 minutes and 20 seconds. But at 1 meter per second, that same journey would take 4 years and 270 days. So when you looked at the sun, you would be seeing light that left it more than 4 years ago. And daylight itself would be a glimpse into the sun's past. But the sun isn't the end of the journey. Our solar system stretches far beyond it. Jupiter is 628 million kilometers from Earth. At 1 meter per second, light would need about 20 years to travel from Jupiter to Earth. And Neptune is even farther, about 4.35 billion kilometers from Earth. At 1 meter per second, light would need about 138 years to travel from Neptune to Earth. But even Neptune is nowhere near the edge of what we can see. The farthest galaxy we've ever detected is called MOM-Z14, Its light has traveled for more than 13 billion years to reach us. And when we see it, we're seeing a galaxy from a time when the universe was only 280 million years old. Now imagine if light traveled at just 1 meter per second. How long would it take for that ancient light to reach us? And if it finally did, what would we see? Because when we look into space, we're always looking into the past. Light carries information about the moment it left its source. The farther away something is, the farther back in time we can see it. And this goes far beyond distant galaxies. The oldest light we can actually see comes from when the universe was about 380,000 years old. It's called the cosmic microwave background, the faint afterglow of the early universe. And this means the universe itself has a limit to how far back we can see. But there is one place where the limits of light become even more extreme: a black hole. Near a black hole, gravity can distort the path of light and the flow of time. From far away, an object falling toward a black hole would appear to slow down as it gets closer to the event horizon. Its light would become more delayed and more stretched toward longer wavelengths. The closer it gets, the harder it becomes for us to receive any new information from it. From our point of view, its light would become weaker and weaker as it struggled to escape the black hole's gravity. Eventually, the light would become so faint and stretched that we would no longer be able to see it. And that is the strange truth about light. It never shows us the universe as it is now. It shows us the universe as it once was. The farther we look into space, the farther we travel into the past. Every distant star, every galaxy, and every ancient glow carries a message from another moment in time. But after all this journey through light, one question remains: what if we could see the future? Science tells us that light cannot show us events before they happen. But there is something in this world that seems to travel even faster than light. Not through space, not through time, but beyond all boundaries: the human mind. In a single moment, our thoughts can leave the present behind and reach toward a future that has not happened yet. We can imagine it, we can shape it, and sometimes we can even change it. So the next time you think about your goals, your dreams, or the future you want, remember, you are already imagining and predicting a future that does not exist yet. We may never see the future through light, but long before tomorrow arrives, it can already exist inside our thoughts. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed the journey, leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one.